First, I'd like to start by saying that I love ATEEZ. I love listening to them, but I'm not necessarily the most devout fan, meaning that I don't really watch a lot of interviews with them. I don't watch a lot of variety shows where they appeared, which means that I don't really know what their personalities are like. Which means for this video, me categorizing them into male archetype categories is going to be based exclusively on their looks, which is what I wanted for this video, because if I had an idea of what their personalities are like, then I would have this clashing impression. Like, I would look at the picture and the picture would tell me that this is one archetype, but then I would think of their personalities and I would keep changing my mind. So for the purposes of this video, I wanted a group that I like, but that I'm not too familiar with. So ATEEZ is the group. I apologize in advance about the name pronunciation. I'm really bad with names in any language, even in English, and especially so in Korean, but I'm going to try my best. Okay, so we'll start with Mingi, and he is definitely a mercenary. Yeah, that war that the emperor started to create the biggest empire in the world of the Manhwa, he was in that war as a mercenary, or maybe he was on the opposing side. I don't know, but he's a mercenary. Next we have Uyang. I flinch internally every time I say a name. So Uyang he honestly looks like one of those pop rock idols from modern day manga, romance manga and manhwa set in modern day. But since I'm going with historical romance manhwa for this video, let's say he is an assassin, but like one of the younger ones, who doesn't really do a lot of assassinating. So okay, next, and his name is the most difficult for me to pronounce. Jongo. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so sorry. So he is actually the emperor, the tyrant. Like, I'm not trying to, okay, maybe not the tyrant, but how old is he? He is 23 years old as of today, and this is a very appropriate age for a manhwa prince or king or wherever to conquer half of the world and become the emperor. Usually though, given the genre, usually the emperor is going to be the tyrant. Next is Yosang. Yosang, right? And he is an assassin for sure. Like, he's one of the main ones. He actually does the job. But since we already have an assassin, let's also give him a second profession, which is going to be the undertaker. Like, he does do two jobs at once. I don't think I've ever seen an undertaker character in historical romance manhwa, but he's going to be one. Very interesting that it seems like half of the members are either mercenaries or assassins or something in the same realm. I don't know how to pronounce anything, not just the names, so I hope you forgive me. Next we have Yuno, and he is a marquis. Okay, well, marquis is the profession. The species, a vampire. He's definitely a vampire, and the personality, yandere, for sure, based on this picture. Okay, so next, Hongjong. He is a mob boss. So he doesn't do any of the dirty work, he just gives the orders. And literally, I think this is literally half of the group who are either mercenaries or assassins or mob related people. Next, we have Sun. And Sun, for sure, high priest for sure. Secretly a troll, or maybe openly. And I'm thinking, since so many of the members are related to the criminal world, maybe he's the corrupt high priest who lets the assassins and mercenaries walk through the, what do you call those, like holes underground, the, what do you call those, tunnels, go through the tunnels of his like temple and stuff, so they can smuggle and do like their stuff and activities and all of that. But then there is a plot twist in the manhwa that they are not actually criminals, they are a resistance group that is working to defeat the tyrant emperor. Possibly. Next, we only have Songhwa. Oh my gosh. We only have one person left. So he looks very regal as well. But his face looks too not kind. You know, like those, his face is like that of an emotional, soft-hearted, talented artist archetype. But then his attire is very imperial. His attire is more fancy than that of the emperor. But the face is not the face of the emperor. Let's see. I guess he's going to be the crown prince, even though he has the fancier outfit than the emperor. So he is the emperor's son. Let's say the emperor is not the type to like fancy stuff because he spends so much time on the battlefield, but to ensure his son's position in the empire, he makes sure that he is always very presentable. Let's make him the younger brother, not the son. They look like the older brother and the younger brother. And this is it for the archetypes. Again, I don't know if any of these make sense based on their personalities, but I feel like based on their looks, it was somewhat accurate for most of them. Half of them ended up being like related to mafia and stuff, so I might do another one of these videos because there are a lot of other archetypes that I did not touch on in this video. But for this video, this is it.